What's wrong? You feeling ill? Oh yeah, the doctor's name's Shu. It's not where I need to be. This is a doctor. Do I like gotta... No, I'm not fine. Let's walk with someone else. Guy maybe? Alroma's guy, why not? Does my synopsis tell me where I need to go specifically? I mentioned saw something flashes, we descended to the core, wonder what it was, I'll ask him about it later. You made it out alive, but I'm worried about Tyr. Lorelai's taking control, blah blah blah. Have her undergo a thorough examination in Belkind. Maybe we gotta go to like the what's his name? The governor guy or whatever? Probably. They probably said it and they just forgot. I don't remember. Whoever the governor is of Belkind, because there is a prominent character in Belkind. I just don't remember their name. Is it this house? Yes, governor's residence.
Luke, we received a report from Sheridan that you headed for the core.
The mission was a success, only because Sheridan's residents and Belkin's researchers gave their lives.
I see. I've been informed of Eamon, Hankin, and the others. His Majesty and the Duke have also issued formal complaints against Doth. But Grand Maestro Mose insists that Vance separated from Doth and carried it out on his own.
The crimes of my subordinates are my own. You have my deepest apologies.
Are Duke Fabra and Van still connected?
No. With the attack on Sheridan, Doth's influence was lifted from this city.
Then we have a favor to ask.
Tyr isn't well. We'd like her to get a full exam.
Understood. Please speak with Shu in the lab.
Thanks.
Oh, I skipped a step. We do end up going to Shu, but I went there way earlier than I should have.
All right. The rest of you, please wait here.
How is she?
We don't have all the results back yet, but Tyr's blood phonons are showing extremely unstable values.
And you said she looked fine when I had her talk to you.
Blood phonons?
People who use phonic arts absorb phonons into their bodies. In her case, the phonons are contaminated and aren't properly exiting her body.
What do you mean, contaminated?
That poison, the miasma, I believe they call it, that's fused with the phonons. It's primarily 7th phonons that have accumulated.
She's absorbed 7th phonons that are contaminated with the miasma then?
Quite a lot. They are weakening her internal organs. She said that the phone machines called passage rings responded to her. Dawn-Age phone machinery generally contains large amounts of 7th phonons.
So when we lower the land, the miasma flows into Tyr from the passage ring?
That's the only answer I see. If she continues, she's not likely to survive.
No!
We can give her a medicine to suppress the effects.
Can't you cure it? I use the 7th phonon too, but I'm fine.
She's absorbed over 100 times what a 7th phonist would normally consume in a lifetime.
Could you give us a little more detail?
I have something I'd like to ask as well. Let's split up here.
If what Lorelai says is true, then the core vibration has stopped and the Sephiroth should be stabilized. If the core had been stopped earlier, the passage rings would probably not have exceeded their endurance limit. If the rings were working normally, then Tyr wouldn't need to perform any more lowering operations. There's no point in talking about that now, though. Go to her side, Luke. You're surprisingly dense. Not as dense as Asbel. Please go be with Tyr. No, never mind. I didn't see the eye there. She's right there. What's wrong? You feeling ill? Maybe I am.
Did you hear about me?
Yeah.
If the 7th phonons in me are contaminated, maybe Lorelai's contaminated too.
Don't talk to me like everything's normal.
Are you worried about me?
Of course. The core's stopped and the Sephiroth are under control, right? We don't have to lower the outer lands.
It's too late. The passage rings are at their limit.
So we have to keep going. I'm sorry.
Why?
I really want to tell you to stop lowering the outer lands.
Luke.
I thought about it as hard as I could, but if the outer lands fall, then lots of people will die. So I can't just tell you to stop. My uncle and Emperor Peony have both agreed to help. I can't tell everyone to stop now after all this.
You idiot. What's with that face? What you're saying is right. If you really had told me to stop, I'd have lost all respect for you. Thank you. I was right to believe in you.
You're crazy!
What?
You can't possibly be okay with this. You always try to act tough. Say you were at least a little scared or sad or something. If you just tell me how you really feel.
It's not an act. I'm sorry. Please let me be alone for a while.
No, I'm staying right here.
Luke, please. I don't want anyone to see me like this.
Then I'll turn around.
Yeah, that'll help.
You idiot.
Poor tier man. That's rough.
Thank you.
Please take care. Don't push yourself.
So now we get back to lowering the land.
But where do we go next? The regions with Sephiroth to which we haven't yet gone are Pedamia, Rhodesia, and Sylvana, right?
Minus the absorption gate and the radiation gate.
Where are the absorption gate and the radiation gate?
The absorption gate is northeast of Ketterberg. I've heard the radiation gate is on an island far south of Batical.
Those are the largest Sephiroth, so we'll save them for later. They say the monsters there are stronger as well. Right now, we need to locate the passage rings for the remaining Sephiroth.
There are researchers from Yulia City here. Let's ask them about the locations of the passage rings.
But are you really okay, Tyr?
Yes, the medicine's working. I don't feel any pain. I'm fine.
Heatherberg has some side quests, but I think the game will take us there. If the game doesn't take us there, we'll go out of our way for Ketterberg, because Ketterberg has 2 side quests that we have to do. But if they don't take us there in the main story, then we'll go there of our own. Oh, they're in here. Okay. I didn't realize they were in the phone machine lab. I just thought they were in Belkin. And as expected, Tales of the Abyss isn't going to tell me who to talk to. So I'm just going to have to, like, talk to people and hope I find the Yulia researcher. So what's up? I thought that was Spinoza at first. Different phonons are being studied in each of the areas beyond here. These places can't be too big. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Open sesame. A device in the center of the room is the only one collecting information. Devices by the door do that too. Not a device in the center of the room that activates when you step on it. That collects all sorts of information on the people who pass over it. You don't say. Bum 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 bum. Oops. If you get lost, you can always reach the exit by heading south. This door leads to the medical room. I was just there. Area is used solely for research on replicas. Don't talk to me right now. Goodbye. Loser. Need special permission in order to enter the replica lab? Yeah. Can't enter now, can I? I can enter this room. I have no idea where these Yulia researchers are. Oh, this is back here. So we just loop, basically. To a sense. What was that? Recipe? I wonder if Master Van has read all these books. Who knows? They don't look particularly important from what I can see. But there might be some valuable information in here. Shouldn't we at least take a look? What is it? Did you find something? It's a recipe, we don't know. Ah, yes, the egg bowl. I don't like eggs. Jay, quit goofing off. My apologies, but besides this cookbook, the rest consists entirely of basic phone tech reference texts and books I altered myself. I don't think there's much point in reading them now. Why didn't you say that in the first place? So even Van could read the Colonel's books. Jade just gasping over a egg bowl. He was probably gasping about stuff he authored, but he told Luke about the egg bowl. It was so funny. Where, oh where, do I have to find some Yulia researchers? Look for the researchers from Yulia City. Back as Guy. I was Guy before, but then we lost Guy temporarily. I don't think I went in this room yet. Or maybe I did.
Dear, I heard about your condition. I wish I could tell you to stop, but I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Do you know where the passage rings are?
You're going to perform the lowering procedure, right? The only ones we've pinpointed are inside the Megiora Highlands and Mount Rainiel.
Mount Rainiel? I've heard the 6 god generals were gravely injured by monsters when they were there on duty. It's a dangerous place. I think we should save it for last.
I agree. Even people living nearby rarely approach that mountain.
Okay, then let's head for the Megiora Highlands first.
We'll track down the location of the remaining Sephiroth in Pedamia. Take care.
Mount Rainiel is the snow dungeon, right? I remember that because that was the area they picked for Tales of Arise's post-game, if I'm not mistaken. Van's been quiet ever since we entered the planet's core. I wonder what he's doing, and where. Well, he needs Famicry for his plan, that's for sure. He's probably looking for a new base now that he can't use Belkand. Actually, I suspect he's already found one, or rather, he's returned to an old one. He's not one to waste things. Right now, we need to lower the Outer Lands safely, so humanity isn't destroyed in the collapse. We can worry about Van after that. I know that worrying about him won't accomplish anything, but... well, he's your brother. It's only natural to worry about him. Thank you, Luke. Oh, wait a minute. Megiora Highlands Sephiroth's at the upper end of the Nerni River. Won't be able to get there without a boat or something. Got it, thanks. Sure, I'll pretend I understood what that guy said. It is. Yeah, I remember Mount Rainiel being the snow dungeon because that was the area they picked for Tales of Arise in the otherworldly dungeon where they used references from the other games. They picked Mount Rainiel from Abyss. Symphonia, they used Torrent Forest. Destiny, they used like one of the undersea caves. It might have been the one you fight Leon in after the Oberon factory. And then for Zestiria, they chose Wraithlake, which is the tower where Aizen is. Aizen as a dragon. And then Berseria was Killer Rouse, which was amazing because that's one of the best dungeons from Berseria. Tyr, how you doing? Fine, the medicine's working well. I'm worried. Yeah, don't push yourself. Don't worry, let's work on lowering the outer lands tier. So let's go. There you go again, Colonel. Not at all. I'm worried too, but we decided to proceed. There's no point in waiting. Exactly. We have to finish up Van before you interfere. We have to finish up before Van interferes again. Yeah, but if things get tough, let us know. I will. Don't know why the game did the little glitch there. It's been doing that, but it hasn't done it in a while. To the Highlands. I remember that it's on the same continent as Sheridan. However, we need to go by boat, I think is what they said. Something about the Nurney River. Oh, I think this is this might be it. Bum, 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 bum. Why is the game bugging out when I turn the ship? They said like north, didn't they? Apparently up the Nurney River, let's go. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is probably the Nurney River and I just found it. Probably. Oh, I'm in the, I can't save here because I'm in the thing. Exit? Exit. Can I go more, or is that it? Okay, no, I have to land here then, I guess. I guess this is the landing spot. Let's just explore and see.
We ran into one hell of a monster the last time we came here.
I hope we don't run into it again.
I wonder where the passage ring is.
It should be sealed with a Gothic seal, just like the others. Let's look for it.
Oh, hey, Tales of the Abyss's favorite thing. No hints. Just good luck. Oh, it's down there. Okay. I stand by my case. Tales of the Abyss does that. Like, hey, dude, good luck finding this. There's 2 chests over there, but hear me out. I don't feel like trying to find a way to get them.
Major!
Do we fight Legreta here? I don't remember fighting Legreta here, but maybe we do. It's possible I forgot things.
Too slow! Tyr, stop this foolishness. Commandant Grants is worried about you.
You are the fools.
Am I going crazy? She said you are the fools, but they say you all are the fools. She did not sound like she said all. She just sounded like she said you are the fools.
We know about your health. Is this world really worth giving your own life to save? I'm sure you've heard the truth about Hod.
Politicians controlled by the score, using it for their own ends, just as Van said.
Then join us. The Commandant will spare you and the other survivor of Hod.
Thanks, but I'll pass on a world replaced entirely with replicas. What's wrong with the land and people we have now?
They will never escape the curse of Yulia's score. In time, you'll come to understand just how accurate Yulia's score is.
Okay, we're not fighting Legreta. She just came here to talk to us.
The score is stronger than a few disturbances. History will proceed as the 7th phone stone shows.
The 7th phone stone. Has Van found it?
No, Tyr. That was it. That thing was the 7th phone stone.
Wait.
Apparently, she didn't come here to fight. Guy, where did you see the 7th phone stone?
In Hod. When I was a kid, Van took me to see it once.
In Hod? That's the first.
Van said it was in a secret place. Its location passed down within the Fende family.
Sorry, my finger twitched.
Fende was one of the 7 sages who served Yulia.
Yulia's children carried on her phonic hymns and abilities from one generation to the next.
You're one of Yulia's descendants yourself. Are you not?
Well, that's what Van told me. I don't have any proof, though.
But you can sing those phonic hymns.
And only a descendant of Yulia would be guarding the 7th phone stone. The 7th phone stone disappeared into the core along with Hod. That light we saw when going into the core, that was the 7th phone stone. I'm sure of it.
If the 7th phone stone was in Hod, then when Hod was destroyed, it could have sunk into the liquefied land, but...
Then Master Van knows the future written on the 7th phone stone? Could we actually be doing something bad?
The outer lands will fall regardless. It's better to lower them slowly so people don't get hurt.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just worried about everything we don't know.
Wonder what that was on the ground. Maybe we'll learn more about it later. Clearly it's something the game's gonna reveal later.
This is the place.
There's no sign of Master Van being here. Go ahead, Ion.
Right.
Watch Van just like jumps from the sky and tackles Ion.
Hang in there, Ion. Thank you. I'm sorry. This always happens. I have the original's abilities, but not his strength.
You weren't just sick after all.
Right.
It's a strange feeling, seeing the research I began spread in this way.
I think Ash is angry about it, but I'm seriously grateful. If you hadn't thought of Fomicry, I'd never have been born. Though I probably wasn't meant to be.
Luke, you said you weren't going to talk like that anymore.
Yeah, stop putting yourself down.
Yeah, stop, Master.
All right.
Oh, Lagretta and Tira skit.